All right, this is a Video Detail Notes customer coffee, Lowe's 2851. Let me give you a quick look at the room. This is a cottage style home over in the DuPont area. So we actually have some brick that's still in the kitchen that's going to be exposed brick. We also have some unusual ceiling heights, and we have some headers and stuff that we have to look out for. We'll go over each of those for you. The moldings and stuff in this design are usually about 4 inches, 4¼ inches is actually what we're measuring here today, and we're allowing for that molding width around the window in the measurements that we're giving you. So the measurements we're giving you are true measurements with window moldings. Start off here on the sink area. We're doing a sink here with, to the left of it, we're going to have look like a 15-inch drawer base with maybe a small filler. The depth of this brick is not 24 inches deep. If you'll notice that in the design, it's less depth. So the cabinets will stick out to 24, and on the side, we'll do a secondary filler. It'll actually step back to the edge of the brick to give it a nice finished look. The countertop then would follow the brick, come out this direction, follow the brick, and wouldn't have to be notched around the brick that way. It'll actually have a good overhang there where it doesn't have to be notched around the edge of the brick. Now, that being said, sink base 33, because the farm sink, apron sink she's wanting to use is a pass-through type porcelain sink. It measures 30 inches wide and 10 inch on the apron. So make sure that we're using the deep sink base. We cannot use the standard apron base because it's taller than 9 inches. Make sure you get the right sink base for that one. Again, it's going to be a 33 deep sink base where you can use a 10-inch apron on the sink. Now to the right of this, we got like a dishwasher we're going to do here to the right, 24 inches. And then there's about 9 inches of space before we get to the column. Now on the column here, we're going to wrap this column in sheetrock, so we've adjusted the measurements for the column size, but notice that there is a difference in height here between these two sides. So we're thinking about doing the 8-foot ceiling height cabinets on this side, so that way we have a tall cabinet over there and a tall cabinet over here, but then we will step down with the cabinets and out in depth. So make sure that this cabinet is at 84 inches, and also it's reduced depth by 5 inches so that it looks the same on the face. We want to bring that face of those cabinets straight across and have that notch just be in the depth of that cabinet. Now we're looking at this area here. You can see it's a sloped ceiling. I got about 84 inches there to the seam in the ceiling. This is where the refrigerator is going to set. We need to leave at least 39 inches here because we're up against a right-hand wall. This space in here will be plenty of room for that, but we want our countertop to do the same thing. We want it to come across like this, be notched around the column, and come up to the edge of the refrigerator. Nice clean look. This cabinet here in front of the beam would actually be a reduced depth to where that would actually look nice. The countertop just has the beam built into it. That way the beam appears to come straight down through the cabinets and sits down, through the countertop. Now right here I've got a little drawing. We're going to have to take this cabinet and actually notch the top corner out of the back of the cabinet. Here's your door, here's the box of the cabinet. We'll end up being notching that corner in the back. So we'll need some color matched interior shelving so that we can actually add a false top in the back of that cabinet so that that beam up here and the plate will not show through. Now in the drawing, I've got your doors here in this one coming straight down this wall, and then this is an alcove where the actual stove is going to sit in. Now in this alcove, we're 24½ inches with the sheetrock. There'll be sheetrock back here, sheetrock here, 24½ inches to depth. That means the countertops will hang out past the front edge of the cabinet wall here. The wall will actually be at 24½ so we'll be at 24 with our cabinets. That's no problem. The countertop though will hang about 1 inch past the front of the wall there. Now the center line of this is the center line of the stove, so you're going to put a microwave. Over the range microwave plug is up there. Going to do an actual stove here in the center line of the piece. Up above we got some lighting that is center left to right of that space, and then over here and again 24½ inches to depth. And again the countertop's going to hang about 1 inch past the face of that wall there. Now this one's important because we actually have a 102 ceiling height here. We want this to be at 8 feet, the same matching height that we have on this side of the room on these two sides. The only side of the room that's going to be shorter is in that sloped area over there. Floors are going to be ceramic tile, which is going to net about a 1 inch thickness. Those measurements have been considered as far as the heights of the room. And then we're probably going to have to do a double sheetrock. If you look, that's a double layer. So we've actually included that in the measurements and the height of the room as well. If you have any questions about this, feel free to give me a call at 423-650-1051. Have a great day.